If you manage to get all 4 answers correct without getting all 3 thumbs down, you win the battle point. However, if you manage to get all 3 thumbs down before getting all 4 answers correct, the other team will have an opportunity to steal, and they only need to get 1 answer correct in order to steal the battle point. However, if they fail to steal, the battle point stays with the original team regardless of whether or not they got it right the first time. All right, Sasha, what's our first survey going to be?
It's coming at you right here.
Name something you find in a living room. Bubbles, I'll start with you. What do you think of? All right, Bubbles, go with a couch.
Number 1 answer.
Number 1 answer. What else are you going to say? Sexy mom. What do you think? She's going with a chair.
You would think.
Didn't make the cut. Unfortunately, Monkey, what do you think? He's going with a TV.
We got a TV.
I love it. Madison, 3 and 4 still on the board. What do you think? Where else are you going to put your coffee? He's going with coffee table.
Number 4 answer.
Number 4 answer. We only have 1 answer left and still 2 thumbs downs to go, so there is not a lot of pressure on you, Kenny. What is number 3? She's going with a rug.
It is not a rug.
Not going to be a rug, which does mean easy. The pressure is on you. Number 3 answer is still on the board. What do you think? All right, for the point, she's going to lamp.
That is correct.
For the Avengers, congratulations. Don't worry about Chili Peppers. There are plenty more to come. Next survey, name something that you have a picture of on your phone. Susan, I'm starting with you. What do you think? All right, we're going with kids.
We have the kids.
Up there at number 2, Rich Auntie, what do you think? Her spouse.
We have your spouse.
On the board, Anthony Morgan, what do you have? She's going with herself.
Of course.
Steph, before I take your answer, I do want to let you in on a little secret. As you can see, you have 3 answers correct, but you haven't gotten a single thumbs down yet. If you manage to get all 4 answers without getting a thumbs down, in our game we call that a clean sweep. And a clean sweep is worth 2 battle points. So for an opportunity to take an early lead,
I know the answer.
name something you have a picture of on your phone. And folks, if you're lost, you are allowed to talk to each other. I'm not gonna, penalize you for that. Don't worry. All right, for the clean sweep, Steph is going with her pet.
Steph is correct.
Plenty more opportunities for her battle chance coming up. Speaking of which, name something commonly found in an Easter basket. I'm coming over here to obstruct it to you. I'm so sorry. It's a load-bearing column. What do you think? Obviously, she's going with the eggs.
We have the eggs.
There it is, number 2 on the board, and here I am, back to the start. Bubbles, name something commonly found in an Easter basket. Can you be more specific? She's going with chocolate.
Number 1 answer.
Number 1 answer on the board. Sexy Mama 3 and 4 still available. What do you think of her? Fake grass.
You're gonna need that.
Clean, sweet territory. Monkey, take us home. You can't talk to each other. I'll give you 15 seconds. All right, for the clean sweep, he's going to go with toys.
It is not a toy, but there are some ladies.
Don't worry. Madison, what do you think? I'll give you 15 seconds to come up with an answer. All right, for the point, he's going with a stuffed I'll give you 15 seconds to go with an answer. She's going with Martina Ann. I'm so sorry, folks. You didn't guess every time, I promise. All right, Red Hot Chili Peppers, I'm coming to you with an opportunity to steal. I'll take it from anyone. What do you think? I'll give you 10 more seconds. All right, for the steal, they're going with jelly beans.
That is correct.
I'll give you a 15. Oh, we're going with swimming.
We got swimming.
Bottom of the board, still available, and I am back to the top. What do you think? All right, she's going with ice skating or figure skating.
They're not wrong, but they didn't say that.
Didn't make the cut. Rich Auntie, bottom half of the board, still available. What do you think? That is correct. Gymnastics. All right, for the point, she's going with wrestling. It wasn't an answer, don't worry. Number 3 still on the board, but the pressure is on. Steph, what do you think? For the point, we're going with cheerleading.
It's not cheerleading.
I'm going to cheerleading, which means I'm coming over to the Avengers with an opportunity to steal that down the point. Folks, what do we think? All right, for the steal, they're going with track.
That is correct.
Name something you should keep in the trunk of your car. What do you think? A spare tire.
Number 2.
Number 2 answer. Congratulations. Sexy mom, what's next? Jumper cables.
You are going to need those.
I'm going on the board. Monkey, I know a car might be a few years in the future, but do you have an answer for me? A car jack.
Good job.
All right, clean sweep territory. Not only can you tie, you can take back the lead. Madison, what's number 4? I'll give you 15 more seconds. 10 seconds. All right, we're going with the ratchet.
Not a ratchet, but it's a good tool to have.
It is clean sweep is out of the picture, but we can still tie the game. Kenny, what do you think? All right, she's going with a can of car oil.
Not for oil.
It's smart though. BP pressure is on. Take us home. What is number 4? All right, she's going with an emergency or first aid kit for the point.
You saved it.
There we go. That's a tie. Congratulations, Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Avengers. Excuse me, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm coming back over to you. For our next survey, besides a horse, name an animal that you can ride. And I'm not talking about your husband. What's on the board? A bull.
We got a bull.
You're on the board now. What do you think? A camel.
Number 1 answer.
We're going over to the desert with that one. 2 and 3 still on the board. Susan, what you thinking? She's going with an elephant.
Elephant is number 2.
Hey, look at that. Clean We have 15 seconds. A donkey for the clean sweep.
That is a clean sweep.
For the Avengers' last survey of the game, name a snack you bring with you to work. All right, let's go with chips.
Chips is number 3.
Number 3 answer on the board. And I do think I actually skipped a few. I skipped Martina down here. Martina, number 1, number 2, number 4, so on the board. What do you think of it? She's going with pretzels.
There are no pretzels.
It was a good guess, though. I do love your pretzel. Sexy mom, what do you think of it? Peanuts or nuts in general?
We got all the nuts.
Hey, look at that, they're up there. 1 and 2 still on the board. Monkey, what are you thinking? All right, he's going to sweet treat. Do we have candy?
It should be up there.
I like the guess, but it's not going to be on the board. Madison, 1 and 2 still up there, but the pressure is on. What are you thinking? All right, he's going with fruit to stay alive.
Number 1 answer.
Hey, number 1 answer. Number 2, but the pressure is on. I feel like we've been in this song.
That is incorrect.
Which means we're actually going to keep that battle point. Sasha, what was number 4?
You were literally so close with the Rivadonji. It was just chow.
Very, very close. But that does mean at the end of survey battles, the Red Hot Chili Peppers are entering our next game with a score of 6-4. Speaking of which, Sasha, what is our next game?
Next up, it's going to be our classic game show where you get to spin a wheel and solve a puzzle in Spin and Solve.
Exactly. It's very, very exciting. Please hold your excitement for the giant wheel. How this game works is we're going to put a puzzle on the board that can fit into a million different categories like song title and artist or book and author, movie quote, place on earth. Really, it can be just about anything. You're going to come up here and spin the wheel. I won't go through all the categories yet. We'll just talk about it when you land on it. The only one that you have to look out for is this big orange one right here that says skip. Because if you land on that, we skip your turn. So how it works is you come up here, you spin the wheel, and depending on what you get an opportunity to try and solve the puzzle. If you can't solve the puzzle, which is okay, you can pass the puzzle to the other team where they will get a chance to come up and spin. So we're going back and forth every time. All right, we started with the Avengers, which means we're going to start this one with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Susan, come on up and spin the wheel. Couple of ground rules for the game. A, you have to make a full 360-degree rotation. That means wheel's going to go all the way around at least once for it to count. None of those baby spins, that's not going to count. And number 2, the game is called Spin and Solve, not Spin or Solve. So even if you know the answer, you got to come up and spin the wheel first, just in case you land on that skip space. Susan, take it away. All right, look at that. Great spin, Susan. You're more than welcome to stay with me, or you can rejoin your group, because again, you are more than welcome to chat with each other as you try and figure out what the puzzle is going to be. All right, looks like you landed on our emoji space, probably one of the least helpful spaces, but it means you are going to receive a hint in the form of an emoji. Sasha, what's that going to be? All right, looks like it's storming, it's raining, something along those lines. That's all you get for this phrase. It's going to be a common phrase, but since you didn't get something, I have to ask, would you like to solve the puzzle or pass it on over to the Avengers? Now, you only get to pick if you land on one of the ones that has a letter. I will say, though, you do get a safety guess. As you can see there in the top right corner, you do get 2 guesses per puzzle, so even if you get the first one wrong, you're not out of the game yet. However, I understand it's still very early in this round, so would you like to solve or pass? I'll give you 15 seconds to come over the answer.
Oh, so it's a phrase. I got it now.
You might have a solve already. Sasha, is it raining cats and dogs?
That is correct.
We're not lists artists and songs, so that could actually be pretty helpful. Would we like to solve or pass? I'll give you 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're passing on over to the other team. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Bridgette, you're up. Come on, spin the wheel. Showboat a little. Some dance on the stage. Come up here and have a good time. All right, good spin. I'm a little worried, but we're going to be okay. That could be wild, but it is going to be 2 letters. So in our game, every time you see letter on the wheel, unfortunately it does only mean consonant. We couldn't fit it in the space. So you get to guess 2 consonants, and we'll tell you where they are in the puzzle. She's going with an S.
We have one S.
Hey, look at that, 1 S. What is your second consonant? T.
And one T.
Alright, 1 S, 1 T. Not a ton, but potentially enough to guess on. Are you going to solve or are you going to pass?
Oh, it is. It is. Yes, it is.
Alright, we have a guess.
Beyonce, Texas Hold'em.
Is it Beyonce, Texas Hold'em?
Sure is.
So it's a very vague category, but it shouldn't be too bad. Great spin, sexy mom. Let's see what you get.
Sing Texas, ain't no holding. Lay your cards down, 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 down.
All right, slow it down. I think we're going to stay.
Stick around, round.
All right, the elusive vowel spot. You get to give me 1 vowel. And in our game, Y is always a consonant. We don't do any of that sometimes stuff. So A, E, I, O, or U, what are you thinking? All right, she wants an A.
Don't have any A's.
Ooh, that is tough. I'm sorry, folks. Normally there are A's. However, I will still give you an opportunity to solve or pass, which I know is probably not going to have anything in mind, but I will never doubt the intelligence of some of these contestants. I see some shaking heads. Are we going to pass? All right, pass it back over to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Morgan, you're up.
Money to the left, and spin me in the middle.
All right, let's see what you get.
Sing Texas. Lay your cards down, 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 down. Pocket left,
All right, we're slowing down.
keys up.
Be wild.
Round, round.
Not gonna be wild. Another 2 consonants. Morgan, what would you like? Do we have any R's?
We have one R.
All right, 1 R. What's your second consonant? S.
And one S.
All right, 1 of each. Folks, are we solving or passing? I'll give you 5. Oh, shaking heads, shaking heads. All right. We're passing it back on over to the Avengers. Monkey, you're up. All right, spin that wheel. Look at that. A very, very good spin.
That's a spin right there.
So how this space works is Sasha is going to choose a word somewhere in the puzzle to generate for you. Sasha, what are you going to give her? Everest. All right, now, folks, I do want you to see that All right, do we have any T's?
We don't have any T's.
Don't have any T's. They're usually in them. I'm sorry. Do we have another consonant? S.
I'm so sorry. Those are like the two we don't have. I'm sorry.
That is a tough break, folks. I promise those are normally pretty common. Still, do we have any idea? Or are we going to pass it along? All right, we're passing back over the Avengers. Madison, you're up. That should help you out. Usher, what do we have? No signal. No signal. You guys have any idea? Or are we passing it back? All right, we're going to pass it on back to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Come on up, Alvin. In the puzzle, Alvin, do we have any idea? We're going to pass it back over to the Avengers. I'll give you 15 seconds. And remember, folks, that hint is still up there in that little box there on the side. All right, I'll give you 5 more seconds. Shake it heads. All right, we're passing it back over to the Avengers. Kenny, you're up. What's up? You got to spin. You got to spin. I really hope for your sake the Red Hot Chili Peppers didn't hear you say that.
But don't land on Skip, you're good.
Hey, you better not land on Skip. Pressure is on. All right, a very good spin, folks. We're going to be here for a while. She's going with an H.
Don't have an H either.
No H's and no M's. None of that department store we have here. Folks, I'm still going to give you an opportunity though. Are we solving or are we passing? A place. Anywhere on Earth. That's your hint. It's on Earth. 10 more seconds. All right, we're passing it back over to the Avengers. I believe VP, you're up. Come on up. Do we have any N's?
We have one N.
All right, we got 2 letters on the board. I know it's not a lot, but it is a short puzzle, so are we solving or passing? All right, we're sending it on back. And I believe we're at the end of our Avengers. Come on up. Do we have any C's?
You know C's.
No C's. All right, folks, we are out of time for this game, but we're going to finish this puzzle for something that we like to call the lightning round. So how this works is we're going to take the wheel out of the equation, but we're still going to give you a chance to solve by Sasha is revealing the letters one by one, very slowly, since this is a shorter puzzle. As soon as you know the answer, no matter whose turn it is, whose team you're on, you raise your hand. As soon as you know the answer. First person to raise their hand, I am going to come to you and I'm going to ask for the answer. So if you raise your hand but you don't know, or if you raise your hand and you get it wrong, the point automatically goes to the other team. And if you raise your hand and then take it down really quick because you thought you knew but then you didn't, too bad, I'm still coming to you. Alright, so I need everyone to take their dominant hand and place it flat on the desk in front of them. And I need you to take your non-dominant hand and tie it behind your back. Alright, Sasha, whenever you're ready.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's the place. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, tricky.
Alright, we got a hand raised from Madison. What do you think of it? He's going to Easter Island.
That's correct.
That's correct. Making it a 1-point game as we head into the latter half of our show, where we focus a little less on letters and a little more on numbers. Sasha, what's next?
Next up, it's gonna be the classic price guessing game show where everyone's gonna have to know the actual retail cost of everything. It's What's That Cost? And we're starting with Cubby Price Match.
That's right, folks. Cubby price match. So how this game is going to work, once my spotlights return to where they're supposed to be, they're taking their time, I'm going to unveil your two cubbies. Now, blue team, you get the blue cubby. Red team, you get the red cubby. Very easy. You have nothing to do with each other's cubbies, all right? So how this works is behind each cubby, there are 6 items. Every item was bought at a local Target about a mile down the road. They were all bought at normal MSRP prices, no coupons, no discounts, no sales. These are all normal, local Target prices. So on top of each cabinet, there is a price tag, $7.88. On the back of each price tag, there's a piece of Velcro. It is up to you to match each item with what you believe to be their correct price tag by sticking the Velcro onto the strips of Velcro below the item. So if you think this little cup is $7.88, you stick it right there. All right, I need 4 of your best shoppers to line up and meet me on this starting line right here. All right, those behind the line, please, we gotta make this fair.
I mean, yeah, if you want to, let's show
Folks, unless either one of you do really well, this is going to be a 2-round game, so don't worry. Everyone most likely will get a chance to play. You are going to have 60 seconds when Sasha says go to run up there and match your price tags. All right, Sasha, count them off.
On your mark, get set, shop!
There you go, 60 seconds, shoppers.
We started out cool, taking me places I ain't never been. But now you're getting comfortable and you must think you can do.
All right, you have 45 seconds remaining.
We handling, and now you have to use my car. Drive it all in, no good. And you have the audacity.
Time is halfway up.
That's the whole something from me. Do you get your check and clean? Try to win. Just another type of brother. Said you leave. I found another. A baller. When times get hard, just want to help me out.
15 seconds remaining. Contestants, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off, everyone return back to your podiums, please. Very, very interesting. All right, I'll start with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Since you are in the lead, you got 3 correct. All right, that's not bad. their average is 2 to 3, so above average. Good job. The Avengers, you also got 3 correct, which means we do have to play that second round. So everyone who didn't shop the first time, I need you to come up and line up on this line. I know we'll be a little uneven, they have 3, so someone can join to help out. But yeah, only the people who didn't shop last time.
Do you want me to switch that one? You guys want to talk about it? No, they're not.
All right, this time you are going to have 30 seconds to try and fix whatever you believe is incorrect. My only piece of advice, don't switch to ones that are correct. Okay? All right, 30 seconds when Sasha says go.
On your mark, get set, go!
All right, 30 seconds, shoppers. 20 seconds. 10 seconds, shoppers. All right, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off the merchandise, please. You can return back to your podiums. Very interesting development. Both teams downgraded. Both teams now have 2 correct, which means we're going to do one more round. So I need you to select your single best shopper. One person from each team to come on up and line up right here. Red Hot Chili Peppers, I need your shopper. All right, Alvin versus Madison. You're going to have another 30 seconds to try and make some changes. Sasha, count them in.
On your mark, get set, go!
There you go, shoppers. 20 seconds remaining.
I got the title from my mama. Put the my name.
10 seconds left. Contestants, you have 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, both teams feel pretty confident. All right. Red Hot Chili Peppers. You downgraded again, and you only have 1 correct now. Unfortunately, Avengers, you have 4 correct. Which means you take the battle point and tie the game. All right. Let me show you which ones you had mixed up. Very simply, the Funfetti and the Biscoff. If you had just switched these 2, you would have had everything correct. Really? Over here, let's see. The lamp was correct. The Skittles, or no, the Ghirardelli was the 649. Yeesh. I don't know, what are these? Candles? The candles were your 825. Candles were very, very expensive. The motor oil was your 744. These Skittles were your 579, and this bento box, all the way from Japan, was 458. Folks, I promise those are the actual retail prices. I hope this has enlightened your day somehow. But anyway, congratulations, the Avengers. You take that battle point. However, I can tell that this is a little low budget for us. I can tell that we're people of means. Am I correct? All right. So we're going to move into something a little more fancy. Sasha, what's next?
All right, contestants, I hope you're feeling lucky because it's time for the Risky Bins Showcase.
That's correct, folks. We are going to read aloud a showcase for you, and you are going to work together with your teams to try and come up with a bid that you believe matches that showcase. All right? So don't think too hard about how you're going to do this or what that number might exactly be. what I need from you right now, all I need you to do is listen to Sasha, because she is going to tell you everything you need to know. Sasha, take it away.
All right, contestants, spring is coming and it's time to get outdoors in your brand new canoe. Hit the water in style this season in your very own 10-foot Redwood canoe by Woodboat USA. These vessels are handcrafted in the U.S. by skilled artisans who dedicate hundreds of hours to constructing each boat, hand joining each strip of high-quality cedar for the perfect look. Weighing in at only 24 pounds, this beautiful canoe is ideal for long journeys and easy to display in your home. But that's not all. This package also comes complete with 2 basswood paddles and 2 high-quality adult life jackets from REI. Everything you need to enjoy the open water with confidence this spring and for years to come. And this water sports package of your dreams can all be yours if you were to go buy it yourself. But today you're going to tell us, what's that cost?
That's right, folks. If we could afford to be giving out these packages, I promise you, Sasha, and I would not be here. So, I told you not to think too hard about exactly what your bid is going to be, because you're not going to just tell me the numbers. No, you are going to roll for them. As you can see, there are 4 blank spaces corresponding with your team colors up on the screen. How this game works is you are going to come up and roll these dice, and depending on what number you get, like for example this 4, you are going to tell me where in the number you would like that 4 to go, in the thousands, hundreds, tens, or ones. Thank you, Sasha. So, the numbers you roll are random, but the spots you put them in are not, okay? Biggest thing about this game, we do not care if you go over, okay? The only thing we care about is whoever is closest, all right? So with that said, go ahead and select your first rollers and come on up.
I'm on the shoot, baby, let's shoot.
All right, all I ask is you don't hit Sasha. Other than that, you ride the wave or go crazy. All right. That is going to be a 5 for the Avengers and a 1 for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Rejoin the teams and communicate where you want that to be. All right, the Red Hot Chili Peppers are going to their 1 in the 10s. Avengers? Let's do the 5 in the 100s for the Avengers. All right, go ahead and set up your next rollers. All right, let's see what you get. That is a 1 for the Avengers and a 3 for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. All right, what do you guys think? All right, they'll take their 1 in the 1,000 for the Avengers. All right, they're taking their 3 in the 1,000s for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Next rollers, please. All right, let's see what you get. That's a 3 for the Avengers and a 4 for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. All right, Red Hot Chili Peppers, what do you think? All right, they'll take their 4 and the 1 for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Where's this 3 going, Avengers? All right, they'll take their 3. All right, look at that. Final rollers, come on up.
Ladies and gentlemen. Walking like a monster. You better walk. You better walk. You better walk.
All right. That's going to be a 4 for the Avengers. And another 4 for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. All right, folks, how are we feeling about our bid?
I can't roll this one.
It's a thumbs down for the Avengers. Red Hot Chili Peppers, how are we feeling? Okay. All right. So good and all right. How about I offer you guys an opportunity, because we don't call this the Risky Biz Showcase for nothing. What what I will let you do is I will let you strike one number from your bid. Only one number. You can erase it completely and re-roll it. But whatever you re-roll, you are stuck with. So if you want to get rid of that one in the thousands place Avengers, you can re-roll. But whatever you roll, that's going to be your new thousand. I'll give you a second to think about it. What number do we get, Princess? All right, the Avengers are getting rid of their one. All right, the Red Hot Chili Peppers would like to get rid of their hundreds place. All right, let's see what you get. That's a 4. For the Red Hot Chili Peppers. All right, Sasha, would you like to break some hearts?
I sure would. So the two paddles both came in at $135 each. Two life jackets also $135 each. Canoe itself comes in at $3,925 for a total of $4,465 after the Avengers are closer.
Avengers, you got real lucky with that second roll. Congratulations.
Okay.
And you
Time for our final game, which we like to call the drop.
take now, folks, a lot of people wonder, what the heck are you doing back here that requires us to sign a waiver? And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the main reason why. So what you're going to do is I'm going to hand you a chip, all right? And then you are going to walk all the way back here towards behind the drop, and there are 5 steps that you are going to climb. I promise they're safe. There are railings, but you're going to climb up to the top of this drop. If you don't want to do the climb, no worries. Just hand your chip to someone else. But you're going to take your chip, lay it flush on top above that first row of pegs, and let go. Depending on what you get, I think I'm going to get 50.
Oh, it done stopped.
All right, let's pretend I got 50. Whatever you get is going to be totaled up to your drop score there on the screen.
And if it gets stuck like that during the game, we'll just hand it back to you.
That doesn't happen that often.
Happens sometimes.
100 points, look at that.
Wow.
All right, so a little fun fact about this game, it is worth at a minimum 2 battle points. So, Red Hot Chili Peppers, if you win this game, you take the lead and you win automatically. However, I said at a minimum. Every time you land in that big shiny green 1,000 space down there, not only do you get 1,000 points on your drop score, you also get a bonus battle point. Every single time. And folks, I'm giving every single one of you a chip, so that is a lot of potential battle points, all right? So go ahead and pass these out amongst yourselves. Whichever team has an extra, I forget who. Yeah, absolutely. One team will have an extra because of the uneven number of people, so just drop twice. And Avengers, I am going to make you go first since you are in the lead. So go ahead and set up your first dropper. All right, Monkey. Yep, just up those stairs back there.
Straight to the top, never going down, don't
There you go. All right, Chip, come on down. 50 points for the Avengers. Red Hot Chili Peppers, the first dropper, please.
Something like a mafia guy.
All right.
Never had a shot,
Auntie.
never do it, okay, how six. Feel me, work in a minute. She well, my mind say, for shots to do this, and I do this.
1 minute? You gotta beat 1 minute, Leighton. You gotta beat 1 minute.
Come on, Leighton! Come on, Leighton! Oh! Oh! He can't even stop! Oh! Come on, Leighton! Oh!
30 seconds, come on, you can do it. 31 seconds.
Oh!
Margaret!
Margaret!
Y'all wrong.
That was fun.
Wait. Don't start yet. I'm ready.
Ride the bull, Randy. Ride the bull, Randy.
Do it right.
Watch the Dr. Bob. Oh, Lord.
Well, that ain't. That's looking.
Whoa! Whoa!
That was a throw ball. What the heck? That's your grandma. What's that hat?
Dirty hands.
Put your hands.
Did you have to get up closer?
Turn around, Margaret. Say hi. I'm getting worked hard, man. They're killing me. Hey, how are you? Oh, it was making me mad. Oh, all right. Okay. Hey, brother. What's up, bro? Let me see how to lay it.
Oh, wow.
video. Tayler, Cheyenne, say hey, Randy. Alvin. What's up, Neff? Oh, fine. How's everything? Where Leighton at? He's back here. Oh. What up? You got what? I thought he was giving somebody else. That's Leighton. We got one more visitor. All right. Yeah. Walk to the throne. What up? Hi. Who's this, Trey? Yeah. Hi, Trey. How are you? Hey, Trey. How are you? You Kendall man?
Really? Not Kendall, man.
Oh, is that your boyfriend? Yeah. That's our boo thing. Hey, Trey.
Really?